Growing up, it was never easy to follow the instructions and wisdom given to us by our peers, parents, and society. While some of these tips were helpful in navigating life's challenges, others have left us with limited thinking and a distorted worldview. Until we reach the age of majority, we remain under the umbrella of society's influence, and it's only then that we fully understand the impact of our decisions and actions. In today's video, we'll take a closer look at some of the biggest lies society wants you to believe. We've all heard the phrase, "looks don't matter," at least once in our lives. And it's true that it can be comforting to think we can get away with looking frumpy and unkempt. However, it's important to remember that we are human beings, and as such, we are 90% visual beings. We often fall in love with what we see before we've had the chance to taste, feel, or experience any secondary feelings. When was the last time you noticed someone's personality or kind heart before their appearance? It's more likely that you first noticed the color of their hair or the marvel of their eye color. Especially when it comes to choosing a romantic partner, looks become even more important. The other traits are things we learn about later on. Therefore, it's crucial to always ensure that you make appealing first impressions by accentuating your most outstanding features. Don't shy away from applying some makeup if you feel like being more adventurous with your looks. And while it's true that looks aren't everything, they are still significant. Love is often thought of as effortless, like money growing on trees. However, the truth is that love, just like money, does not come easily. Perhaps you've been conditioned to believe that love in your marriage should come effortlessly, but this is a blatant lie. Love takes work. You need to work at it every single day to make it work. Otherwise, your relationship is doomed to fail. The biggest difference between lust and true love is that in lust, you only get to love the pretty parts about the other person. However, in true love, you get to love the ugly bits, like outbursts during arguments or distancing oneself due to personal problems. True love is a roller coaster of emotions, challenges, and sacrifices. To say the least, it's not easy. If you want to enjoy the happily ever after you so often dream about, then you must be willing to put in some work. You have to be willing to love when it's difficult to show love. You also have to be ready to work at regularly improving yourself and your communication skills with your spouse. That's the only way you can be certain that you've found something worth living for. A house is often considered an asset. However, when planning to buy a house, one thing you should know is that it's not necessarily an investment. In fact, in some situations, it might turn out to be a liability, depending on how you purchase it. The reality is that a house doesn't increase in value or generate money for you unless it's for renting purposes. Many banks have done a great job at creating lucrative deals for those who look forward to buying or building their own homes. However, the biggest lie society has told us is that having our own homes will free us from the monthly expenses of renting one. The truth is that in the long run, we'll have to put in cash to build and maintain the house. So you can imagine how consuming it might get for someone who's paying the mortgage for the house he lives in. Therefore, before you decide to buy a house, make sure you understand the financial commitment involved. It's a common belief that men shouldn't show their emotions and that those who do are viewed as weak. Society has led us to believe that showing any signs of emotion is an indication of weakness. But is this hypothesis always true? If a man is seen crying or even trying to express his feelings, many people will condemn him and consider him a disgrace to society. This societal expectation has caused many men to bottle up their emotions, leading to depression and other mental health issues in the long run. However, research proves that freedom of expression isn't limited to women alone. Men are also free to express their feelings in whatever way they feel comfortable. Relationships have a symbiotic structure, and each team player is entitled to share their feelings. There's no such thing as a strong one in the relationship unless you're preparing for war. So instead of suppressing emotions, it's better to communicate and share with your partner. How many successful people do you know who have made it to the top just by luck? Can you name even one? The truth is, success is not a result of luck alone. It's a combination of hard work, diligence, and discipline. Those who believe that luck is the sole ingredient to success have been brainwashed into thinking so. The stories of successful people like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates, to name a few, never included luck as a significant factor. If you take a closer look at their biographies, you'll see that success came after years of hard work and perseverance. These individuals were dedicated to their goals and worked tirelessly towards them, even in the face of failure. So, instead of relying on luck, focus on working hard and developing a strong work ethic. Success doesn't come overnight, but with consistent effort, it's attainable. One of the biggest lies we've been told is that we can be anything we want to be in life. While it's true that we can achieve great things, we can't be talented in everything. It's important to find our true purpose in life, otherwise, we'll be blown whichever way the wind takes us for the rest of our lives. To achieve our goals, we need to focus our time, money, and energy on them. Perfection takes a lifetime to achieve, and it's impossible to be perfect in everything. The concept of soulmates originated in ancient Greece, where it was believed that every individual is destined to find someone with whom they will be in perfect sync. The story behind this idea came from a comedian who described humans as mutilated creatures with 2 heads, 2 hands, and 2 legs before Zeus struck us into 2 halves, each destined to find the other and live together forever. However, this folklore fails to answer some pressing questions, such as what happens if your soulmate finds someone else before you do. Are you bound to live alone forever? Looking at it from this point of view, the soulmate concept has many loopholes, weakening its credibility. You may have heard the speculation that money is the root of all evil, but is it really true? The truth is, society doesn't want you to generate wealth for yourself. By establishing independence and sovereignty, their power is weakened. So the best tactic to regulate that is by giving money a bad image. Let's be honest, do you really believe that the wealthy sold their souls to become rich? Money is in no way evil and is a necessity for fluid operations in almost all aspects of life. Unless you live in the jungle, you'll have to spend $1 or $2 to facilitate most of your daily activities. The only reason money is constantly at the back of your mind is because you need it to sustain your endless needs. Money is just a tool, and it's up to you how you use it. You can use it to achieve your dreams, help others, or make a positive impact on the world. Society has long perpetuated the notion that the size of your salary determines your success. But the truth is, a larger paycheck does not always equate to success. In fact, some individuals earning minimum wage have gone on to achieve great success, while others earning a large salary may not be as successful. While having enough money to meet your daily needs is important, tying your happiness to your bank balance is absurd. Happiness cannot be bought, and a hefty bank account does not guarantee your overall well-being. It's important to remember that money comes with responsibility, and the more you have, the greater the amount of responsibility that comes with it. The notion that material possessions equate to happiness is a form of catfishing, perpetuated mostly by marketing strategists who try to make us believe that happiness is just one purchase away. However, in reality, happiness cannot be bought with money. Most people who try to find happiness through material possessions end up feeling empty and unfulfilled. They accumulate valueless things that cost them money and ultimately don't contribute to their happiness. True happiness lies in the intangible things in life, the emotions and connections that we have with the people around us. It's important not to equate happiness with material possessions or external factors such as company retreats or team-building activities. These things may provide temporary enjoyment, but they don't necessarily lead to long-term happiness. It's possible to find fulfillment and happiness in any job or work environment, as long as you have positive relationships with those around you. Don't let the flashy social media posts of others make you feel inadequate or unhappy in your own life. The reality is that many of these posts are just a facade, and people may be struggling with toxic work environments or unhappy relationships. Focus on your own happiness and find ways to cultivate joy and fulfillment in your daily life. It's time to break free from the lies that have become so normalized in our society. By doing so, we can lead happier and more fulfilling lives. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found value in the insights shared. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this in the future. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.